Let's continue with the reading today, page 110, the same book, Nāgārjuna, Mindfulness of the Buddha. For the Dharmas exclusive to the Buddhists, challenge to the reality of human science. Question: you claim that only those possessed of all knowledge possesses the Vajra Samadhi and no one else has it. If the Samadhi was only possessed by someone who has all knowledge and no one else possessed it, then the Samadhi does not even exist. Why? Because there is no one who possesses all knowledge. And why is this? It is because the dharmas that might be known are measureless and boundless, whereas the knowledge that might be known then is measurable and bounded. It should not be the case that this measurable and bounded knowledge could know measurelessly many phenomena. For instance, on the present day continent of Jambudva, the number of beings dwelling in the waters and on its lands are beyond count. Also considered three categories of beings, whether male, female, or neither male nor female: those still in the womb, the children, the young, the strong, the frail, and old, and also the dharma associated with the suffering, happiness, and so forth. Also consider all of the mind and mental dharmas of the past, future, and present, as well as good and bad karmic actions are accumulated in the past, present, future, all the karmic contributions undergone in the past, present, future, all the births and deaths and of the myriad creatures, and also of all of the Jambudva mountains, rivers, springs, ponds, grasses, trees, dense forests, roots, stems, branches, leaves, blossoms, and fruits. The things that can be known are limitless many. The same is true for other three continents, and just as this is the case that with these four continents is also the case throughout all the words of the great three Chili cosmos, just as this is the case with all of the words of the great three Chili cosmos, so too it is also the case for all things that can be known in all other words. As for the numbers of words that matter alone is measureless, boundless, and difficult to know. How much the more so is this the case for all the sentient and sentient beings and all other categories of beings of Jambudva continents in all those words. For these reasons, one should realize that the things that can be known are countless and limitless, and because of that, it cannot be that there is anyone at all who is possessed of all knowledge. Suppose that one were to claim that the knowledge of someone who is omniscient is possessed of such great power that because it is unimpeded with respect to those dharmas it cognizes, it is able to pervasively know all those dharmas in just the same manner of in space is able to reach everywhere in its universal provision of all things. Suppose too that one were to claim that because of this is ought to be the case that there truly such a thing as an omniscient person. If one were to make such a claim, this still could not be so, for even if knowledge could possess such a great power as this, even such great knowledge as this would still remain able to know itself in just the same way that one fingertip remains unable to touch itself. Therefore, there is no such thing as all knowledge. If, in response to this, one were to claim that there is yet some other knowledge possessed of the capacity to know this knowledge, this could not be the case either. And why not? That is, this proposition would then fall into the fallacy of infinite regression. Knowledge either knows itself or is known by something other. They cannot both be true. Another small reading of this grateful book, page 111, right? Challenge to the reality of omniscience. Just one more.